Welcome back to Stoic Wisdom TV. Imagine if I told you there are 3 compliments so powerful, so rare, that they could make a woman think about you non-stop. These aren't the usual, overused lines like "you're beautiful" or "you have nice eyes." No, these are psychological triggers designed to spark deep attraction and emotional connection. However, they come with a warning if used carelessly. They might create an attachment stronger than you ever intended. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 3 unique compliments that tap into a woman's deepest desirous compliments, that make her feel truly seen, understood, and drawn to you in ways she never expected. But before we dive into them, it's crucial to address a common mistake most men make when giving compliments. Most men believe that compliments should serve to boost a woman's ego. They think flattery alone will win her over. This is a huge misconception. Compliments, when used effectively, should trigger emotions, not just vanity. A simple compliment on her looks might feel good in the moment, but it's easily forgotten because she's heard it countless times before. Think about it. How many times has a woman been told she's beautiful or that she has a nice smile? These compliments, while polite, don't create a lasting impression. They don't set you apart. Instead, when you break the usual pattern and compliment something deeper, something she doesn't even recognize, few instantly become intriguing. This is the key to making her feel a unique emotional connection with you. By understanding how to use the right words, you won't just make her feel special for a moment, you'll make her think about you long after the conversation ends. Now, let's unlock the first forbidden compliment. When it comes to attraction, most men focus on the obvious looks. They throw out compliments like "you're gorgeous" or "I love your eyes," hoping to make an impact. But the truth is, these compliments are forgettable because women hear them all the time. If you really want to stand out and make a woman think about you long after your conversation ends, you need to go deeper. That's where the first forbidden compliment comes in. There's something about the way you think it's different. This compliment works because it does something unexpected. It shifts the focus from her appearance to her mind. Women are rarely complimented on the way they think. And when you acknowledge her thoughts rather than her looks, you immediately separate yourself from other men. This phrase creates an air of mystery and intrigue, making her wonder, what does he see in me that others don't? That thought alone can trigger a deep emotional response and a desire to find out more. This phrase works on a psychological principle known as the Zeigarnik effect, which states that people remember unfinished thoughts or tasks better than completed ones. By telling a woman, "There's something about the way you think it's different," you leave her mind searching for an answer. She'll keep thinking about what you meant, why you said it, and what exactly you see in her that's so unique. This curiosity makes her mentally engage with you, even when you're not around. The way you deliver this compliment is just as important as the words themselves. When you say it, pause for a moment, let the words sink in, and maintain a confident yet mysterious expression. If she asks, "What do you mean?" don't give her a full explanation right away. Instead, smile and say, "I'll tell you later." Then smoothly change the subject. This keeps her hooked because now she's providing an answer that only you can provide. By using this technique, you plant yourself in her mind effortlessly. She'll replay the conversation in her head, wondering what you saw in her that was so different. And that's exactly the effect you want. She won't be able to forget you. This compliment is powerful because it's rare, deep, and thought-provoking. It makes her feel special for something beyond her physical beauty. More importantly, it builds an emotional connection, making her want to uncover what you see in her that others have missed. If used wisely, this compliment can make you unforgettable. But be careful once a woman starts wondering about you. She may become more attached than you ever expected. Most compliments focus on a woman's appearance, telling her she's beautiful, pretty, or attractive. While these compliments might make her smile in the moment, they don't leave a lasting impact. Why? Because she's heard them countless times before. But what if you could give her a compliment that made her feel valuable, unique, and unforgettable? That's exactly what happens when you say, "You make people around you feel alive." This compliment is different because it taps into her identity and social impact. Rather than just her looks, it tells her that she has a rare and positive influence on those around her. Instead of making her feel admired for something temporary, like her physical beauty, You're making her feel valued for something deeper and more meaningful energy she brings to the world. At its core, this compliment works because it speaks to a fundamental human need for significance. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, people crave a sense of importance and meaning. Everyone wants to feel like they matter, like they make a difference in the lives of others. By telling a woman that she makes people around her feel alive, you're reinforcing a powerful self-image in her mind. You're showing her that she has an effect on the world, and that recognition makes her feel special in a way that few men ever acknowledge. Additionally, this phrase triggers something known as social mirroring, the idea that people develop their self-worth based on how others perceive them. When you highlight her ability to influence and uplift others, she begins to associate that positive energy with you. She will start to see herself through your eyes, which deepens the emotional connection she feels toward you. The rarity of this compliment makes it incredibly impactful. While most men compliment a woman's beauty, very few take the time to notice and appreciate her influence on those around her. By pointing it out, you're setting yourself apart in a way that makes her remember you. You're showing her that you see something in her that others overlook. Imagine this scenario. You give her this compliment, and she lights up with surprise and curiosity. Then, the next guy she meets just says, "You're hot." Who do you think she'll remember? The one who made her feel seen for something deeper, and that's you. When using this compliment, make it personal. Say it with genuine appreciation and direct eye contact. If possible, follow it up with a small example. "I noticed how you light up the room when you talk. It's like people feel more energetic around you." This not only makes the compliment more believable, but also reinforces a deeper emotional connection. Used correctly, this compliment can create a lasting impression. It makes her feel recognized, valued, and special, and once she associates that feeling with you, she won't forget you. In a world where people crave uniqueness, but often feel like just another face in the crowd, this compliment is incredibly powerful. Most women, no matter how confident they seem, have moments of self-doubt. They may feel attractive, interesting, or intelligent, but rare. That's a different level. By telling her, "I don't think you even realize how rare you are, and that fascinates me," you trigger something profound, deep human desire to feel truly special and unforgettable. This compliment works because it taps into scarcity beyond a psychological principle stating that people place a higher value on things that are rare or hard to find. When you frame a woman as rare, you're subtly making her see herself in a new light tone that is unique, irreplaceable, and highly valuable. This instantly sets you apart from other men, because you're not just acknowledging something obvious, you're highlighting something she may have never even considered about herself. Additionally, this phrase causes a pattern, interrupt a moment where she stops and truly reflects. Unlike generic compliments that she can brush off with a polite thank you, this one makes her pause and think. It challenges her perception of herself, making her wonder, "What does he see in me that others don't?" This curiosity draws her in, creating an emotional hook that keeps her engaged long after the conversation is over. One of the most fascinating effects of this compliment is how it almost guarantees a response. The moment you say it, she is highly likely to ask, "What makes you say that?" And that's exactly the moment you've won her attention. When she asks, resist the urge to answer immediately. Instead, smile, hold eye contact, and say something playful like, "It's hard to explain, but I'll tell you later." This builds mystery and intrigue, making her even more curious about what makes her so rare in your eyes. The beauty of this phrase is that it creates an ongoing conversation in her mind. Even when you're not around, she'll replay the moment, trying to decode what you meant. She'll begin to see herself through your perspective, which deepens her attraction to you. This compliment makes a woman feel unforgettable. It's not about her looks, her accomplishments, or her charm. It's about something deeper and more profound. It tells her that she possesses something truly exceptional, something that makes her stand out in a way she may have never realized. Because so few men ever compliment a woman this way, it leaves a lasting impression. It makes her feel seen, valued, and uniquened. When a woman feels that way, she won't forget the person who made her feel it. If used wisely, this compliment is like a psychological magnet. It keeps you on her mind, makes her crave your perspective, and leaves her wanting to uncover more of what you see in her. And once that happens, you've already set yourself apart from every other man she's met. These compliments are incredibly powerful, but like fire, they must be handled with care. When used correctly, they can create a deep emotional impact, making you memorable and highly attractive in a way most men never achieve. However, if used carelessly, they can lead to unintended emotional attachment, making a woman more invested in you than you may have intended. Why? Because these compliments don't just make a woman feel good, they trigger deep psychological responses. They tap into her need for significance, uniqueness, and emotional connection. Unlike surface-level compliments about her looks, these words stick in her mind, making her think about you long after the conversation ends. This is why it's crucial to use them with intention. If you genuinely appreciate a woman's uniqueness, energy, or the way she thinks, these compliments can build a strong foundation for real attraction. But if you use them casually or manipulatively, you may find yourself dealing with emotional intensity you weren't prepared for. To take this to the next level, consider learning more about compounding attraction, the art of deepening emotional connections over time for long-term success. Attraction isn't just about words, it's about how you make someone feel consistently. Understanding these principles will not only make you more attractive, but will also help you build meaningful and lasting relationships. Use these compliments wisely, and you'll stand out in any woman's mind, not just as another guy, but as someone truly unforgettable. If this message resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that will help you create the life you truly deserve. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.